So it did. It took me some time to go in there, to meet all the regulars who've been going since Phil's was on Government Street, to really get a feeling for what it was that made specials. And I could read the stuff like on Tiger Droppings, you know, oh, Peter's here now, the prices are going to double. And, you know, like, that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to keep Phil's. But I knew a few things to be true. One, it's quality. And TJ taught me this. Value is not a number. It's a feeling, right? So he's the big Ruth's Chris guy. Ruth's Chris is not an inexpensive restaurant, but you ever try to go eat there? It's packed.
Always.
You can't get in. Always.
Lunch and dinner.
It's a great value. It's not about what a steak costs. It's about how you feel about paying for that steak. And so I had to try to explain that to them, because I think the mistake most restaurants make is when things get tight, they want to cut cost. And I don't think you cost cut your way to prosperity. It's the opposite. And sometimes it seems counterintuitive. Like, no, we got to save money. We're going to go broke. But guess no. And as a consultant, what I would tell them is, you know what would cost more than buying Louisiana crawfish or Louisiana shrimp or fresh fish? It's an empty seat. And whenever people tell me, oh, nobody can tell the difference, I'm like, you see those empty seats? They tell the difference. That's what it is. So it took a lot for them to believe in me enough, because I'm like, we're going to change the product and we're not going to change the price yet. And they're like, we're just going to go broke. But we didn't go broke. We just, you know, Phil's and just about every restaurant I work with, they're not broken. They need these dials turned 1 or 2 notches. And it's like, let's up the quality of what we're buying. Let's not buy the cheapest thing anymore. Let's not hire the cheapest people anymore. Let's make it better. Let's turn the quality up. And I mean, as soon as we started just turning these dials a little bit, you know, the sales started going up. And then we brought in some other people. So I use a company called X Design, who does some marketing and design work for us. And they started with me as soon as we bought Ruffino's. Because as soon as you buy a company, anybody who's ever sold advertising comes out of the woodwork. And then I didn't know what to do. So everybody trying to sell me advertising, I'm like, if I used an agency, give me your top 3. And X Design showed up on a lot of those. And so we started working with Hunter Torito at X Design. I think he was just like an intern or something at the time, but now he's the principal there. So he kind of grew. We sort of grew together, and he gets restaurants. He gets branding. He's the same way. Like, I wanted to find out what Phil's was. He wanted to do the same thing. So we worked on just a couple of little branding items, and we worked on this new menu, and we kept Phil's mostly the same, and we added just a few new things. And the day the menu came out and the press release was released and it got picked up in just a couple of places, the business took off.